The ice cream truck is here. I'm gonna go get a Mr. Whippy. Last moments of London, and it's gonna be the first time I get one actually. All right, bye. I don't want to miss it. I got it. Good morning. There are several things happening to me in a very short span of time. So in terms of today, my uni results are coming out. They said by the end of the day, and I know I'll pass probably at the bare minimum, but I feel like I put in the effort to get a first essentially, and I really would like to see if I made it. But also I think I want to be able to make peace with my grades and be okay with what I end up getting anyway. But also, I'm going to Brighton. I'm actually like vaguely in a rush. It's 8:58 and it's about to be 9 and 2 minutes, as you all know as how time passes. And I'm going to meet Sarah at Guy's campus. We are going to Brighton to pick up some pottery. I have to get ready right now. So I've just showered, I've just changed. I should put on earrings. I don't know what to wear today. Oh, I want to wear black. So I think it takes about like 15 to 20 minutes, but let's err on the side of caution and say it takes me 20 minutes to get to campus. But yeah, so my room is really a bit of a mess right now. I'm not showing you the rest of it because I simply, like, I'm ashamed of how not tidy it is. I don't think I have time to make a matcha latte this morning. I've been making matcha lattes like basically every morning. I ended up having the time to make a matcha. By the way, this is oat milk from Minor Figures, and it's pretty good. Also, the packaging is really cute, and like I feel so fancy using it. Putting on makeup is like how I prepare to leave the house. So I'm very much someone who likes staying at home, and I don't like leaving the house. I think like it's just that when I'm leaving, there's so many things to think about. Like, I have to pack all my stuff, and obviously like some of it won't fit into the suitcases that I brought here. I know this is red, I just scratched it because it was itchy, and then now I'm regretting it because it's now red. I think it's just I have to think about the logistics of like moving back to Hong Kong, and I need to start like doing a deep clean. I need to figure out like what I want to keep, what I'd like to put in like shipping. So I need to like prioritize like what do I want with me in my suitcase so I can access it immediately when I'm back, and what can I wait like several months to receive. I don't know, do my eyebrows look okay? They probably do. Everyone thinks they do. I'm just very like too much of a perfectionist, because I did Sarah's makeup for her wedding, and I was just like agonizing over every little detail, and she was just like, Kaz, just let it go. It's just because you're a perfectionist. And I was like, okay. Alright, I have to go. I have to finish my matcha. I'm gonna close my windows and I'm gonna head out. Cool. See ya. Hi, we're in Brighton. Yours is the biggest one, right?
Yeah, the little bowl's Rebecca's, right? This one is the rats on the fighting on the subway. Yeah, that is definitely the right rats fighting on the subway.
Yes!
That's my sister's.
Is that the video?
Yeah, I think so.
I've seen the video.
Hello, so I've just like gotten back and it was a really good day. I think it's just part of it is, I don't know, it was very bittersweet because like obviously like I met up with Sarah and I had dinner with her and Dan, and then it was like a good time, but also I think walking away was just like, oh, I don't know when the next time I'll be back. Every moment is like savoured with extra fervour, if that makes sense. What I need to do is actually like tidy up my room, and then after that I need to work on some of my Hebrew homework. It would be a lot easier if I was actually like spacing it out like across the week, but I haven't been doing that, so now I always have to cram it like either the day of the lesson or like the day before, which isn't the greatest, but... And also I got my grades back and I managed to get a first, which is like very exciting. It was kind of stressful, but I was at the flat. I think it was just really good to be a bit stable as I received that news, like so even if I hadn't gotten what I was aiming for, like it would have been okay. So I'm gonna tidy my room now. But yeah, honestly it was a really good day. The weather was good, it wasn't too hot, but it was also like nice and like breezy. We had croissants and muffins by the beach, which is like really nice, and watched the ocean for a bit and chatted and went to pick up our pottery. Oh, I can show you. We painted this off the bed. This is what we were going to pick up, and I'm really happy with how it turned out because I wasn't sure, because sometimes after you glaze stuff like things change, and if you've put on too thick sometimes like things might bleed, but it didn't really do that, so I'm quite happy. So I was trying to do sort of like mountains, and there's a moon here and some stars, and it's just like sort of like a sunset. That's my initials and the year. I now feel like my room is at like an acceptable level of mess, so I will just live with this like as it is, and I'll now do my Hebrew homework. Basically this week we have to not like memorize, but like recite a story that we've been learning. That's quite difficult for me. I feel like my grasp of a language is still not like generative. I can replicate and I can read a little bit, but in terms of like making new things it's quite hard because I'm still kind of like trying to understand. There's a specific tense called the sequential past tense, and right now I'm still sort of like trying to get better at decoding it essentially, and so it's not very, can't really generate anything. So I'm gonna try and like memorize as much of it as possible, but not like just, yeah, I'm just gonna try and do it. Vayehi melech vayiten lachem hamelech et ha-sahara. Good morning. It is now the 5th of July. There are several things I'd like to do. It's actually quite gonna be a busy day. So I have like a thing that I'm selling on Vinted that I need to print the label for and like stick it on. And we do have a printer, it's just that it's like one of those like really cheap small ones, so it's a bit fiddly sometimes. And I also need to find a piece of scrap paper to like print the label on so I can stick it, so that's in the works. I need to buy groceries, I need to cook and make food, and I need to do my Hebrew homework. Yeah, so right now I'm making my morning matcha, but I'm hunting for a piece of scrap paper that I can use to print the label on. So at the moment the water for my matcha is boiled, so I'm just going to really quickly like do the powder stuff into it. So not to like toot my own horn too much, but I genuinely think like I make the best matchas. Like I don't, when I go outside, I don't even like trust the cafes to make me a good matcha latte anymore. It's more like if I want to try and see if it's any good, that's when I'll try a matcha latte. Like I don't crave a matcha latte and I'll go, oh okay, I'll go buy one. It's more like I'll make one myself. That's good. That's just good. There's nothing else to say about that. Alright, so I think I found a piece of scrap paper that I'm going to put into the thing. I'm begging you to ignore like this mess. I need to see if I can connect to this printer like at all because I'm not sure. Like sometimes it's a bit temperamental. Oh, it's taking the scrap paper. Okay, I hope that works. Out. Yeah! Yeah, it works. Oh, it works. Okay, that's perfect. Alright, I think I'm going to try the same thing again, but I've resized it, so it might just be like a smaller chunk of the paper. We'll see. Do it. It's doing it. It's doing it. I love when... I don't know why. I love printers. Yeah, it works. Okay, perfect. That's actually perfect. Thank you. Peace. I've also packed like some textbooks. So basically there's this like service. You can scan the barcodes of your old books and they'll tell you how much it's worth. And then you drop it off at like somewhere near you. But the thing is like I don't actually live very close to somewhere where I can drop this off. So basically I've packed all of them into this box. I printed this label. I'm going to drop this box off as well as the Vinted thing. Then I'm gonna go buy some groceries because I don't have vegetables for my dinner. I can't take it out. I can't fix it. Hello, so I've just finished my Hebrew lesson, so I think that now means that it is time to ship out my Vinted parcel, which is actually probably the biggest thing I had to do today apart from my lesson actually. So now the lesson's over, I'm free to ship out the parcel, carry the box of textbooks that I'm selling to the shop. Okay, bye. Bye.
Do you think it's drizzly enough?
I don't know, man. I don't know what drizzly enough means, Alice.
So you start like a bit on the sides and then just...
How much should I
Take quite a bit, yeah.
Quite a bit.
I think that it was great. It does look a bit like an evil cake.
It's evil. Do you have evil sprinkles?
No.
Oh. Is it a spray?
Yes.
Oh! Oh, that's adorable. Oh, I love it. I feel like a 12-year-old, like, discovering ponies. Alice? Yeah.
Okay,
3 fingers down.
Well done. Next layer.
Next layer.
30 seconds.
Okay. Just a casual stroll in the neighborhood.
I hope they like the decoration.
We're en route to graduation of not people that are not me.
Such as Ben's.
Not people. It's Ben's graduation, also Sarah's. Not Alice's yet. But we are doing a manicure on the go.
Manicure on the go.
Yeah.
I think the wind is how bitch you like try it. I think I'll need 2 more layers now.
Today was so hot. Yep, so it's the 8th of July and it was Sarah and Ben and a few other people's graduations today. And I was on Guy's campus and we took photos. I chatted a bit with Dan, which was like really nice. I think it's just really interesting thinking about getting to know some people better when I have such limited time left, because I think it's just interesting, like I genuinely like getting to know people better, but it's also a bit like bittersweet because I know like I won't have much time left with them, and it just makes me sort of think about like if it's worth delving into that sort of relationship. But I think it's still nice. It's still nice regardless. Being on campus again after like a really long time of not being on campus is really interesting because I was there most of the week during first year. There were lots of kids playing outside. Like I could easily say I knew the area very well. Since COVID started, I just was on campus much less frequently and like I've forgotten like a lot about it. So I've only been going like maybe a handful of times since I came back to London this year. So I haven't really gotten my bearings, but it was just nice to see stuff again, and it was really busy because obviously it's all the medical students graduating. Like it was so hot that I'm starting to get some eczema. I normally have it in Hong Kong, but I've just been putting cream on my skin. And then I met Sarah and her family for dinner at Dragon Castle, which was really lovely. It was just so good. I just haven't had like a nice like Chinese yum cha restaurant meal in such a long time. I should probably do more interesting things and explore London a bit more. I think I'll pick a museum to go to, and then that can be my main event tomorrow. Go away. That's it for today. How was the ceremony?
Yeah, it was really dull. really boring. Yeah.
Would you rather be, because you're already at B.
Yeah.
So would you rather be at the beginning or at the end?
I don't think it made a big difference.
Okay.
Underneath kitchen lights.
Listen, it is literally so hot today. Well, I just basically just sold a pair of shoes on Vinted. Why is it so like weird? This is so unstable. I just sold a pair of shoes on Vinted. I was gonna drop it off at like the parcel shop, but then they couldn't scan the barcode. Like, I don't know why. Like, I printed it out and they were just like, it's too dark, like we can't scan this. And so I just gave up. I brought it back here. Sorry, the laundry is on, which is why there's noise. And I brought it back here and I just went back out again just to like buy my groceries. So today I'm trying to make this like Chinese beef stew thing. That's going to be my meal for the week. I'm also going to have a like veggie pesto. So yeah, I'm just gonna be making that now, and then I'm just preparing my matcha over there. Actually ridiculous how hot it is.
They just stand there while we're taking shots of brandy. They know all of my habits, but they don't know about you. I hope that's true. I can see it now. The wedding of the year. I can see it now. He stands up there and wipes his tears. I can see it now when all my ghosts disappear. I can see it crystal clear. You got a Slurpee for free. I caught you looking at me in the 7-Eleven under fluorescent lights.
No, wow, that was bad, that was bad. That was not allowed, kitty.
And all my ghosts were with me. I know you felt them too. Watching as I started to get dizzy, 'cause I hate all of my habits, but I happen to love you. I hope that's true.
Yum, yum, yum. Yum. Yum, yum, yum. And orange juice. I think the lighting on my wall is kind of nice right there. So currently what is up is that it is no, Sunday the 10th, which isn't crazy because like if everything goes ahead and goes well, what's supposed to happen is that I'm going to be out of quarantine in Hong Kong in a month, which is goo-goo to me. I made lunch, I cleaned the house, came back from church, and now I'm sort of sorting my room out a little bit. I found more bits and bobs that I'm okay with giving away, and then I just need to like put sheets, put back the blanket covers on my sheets and everything. And my desk is still a bit of a mess, honestly. Today was okay, didn't do that much, but tomorrow and next week is going to be kind of exciting, I guess. I've got Georgie staying with me, and I'm meeting with 2 friends in the week. Something exciting. There's this person on the internet that makes some pottery. His name is Florian Gadsby, and he makes really lovely pieces. And basically Marcus has wanted one for a really, really long time. But it's always out of stock, and basically how to buy this person's stuff is to wait for their specific like restocks. And they're very, very limited because I think it's just one guy running this whole thing. Everything on their website website is already sold out, as you can see, but it's just really lovely, like cute little pieces. And Marcus has wanted one of the pale green beaker for a really long time, but it's never coincided with a restock, and so I kept paying attention to his Instagram, and finally 2 weeks ago I found out there was a restock today, so I put it in my calendar and I was like, if I'm gonna do something, it's going to be getting Marcus this like cute beaker. Guess who got this lovely beaker? Like, I kind of still can't believe I got it, because I feel like we've been like pining after this for a while, and it would be sort of like a dream to get it. And the thing is, like, I went on the website at exactly 7 p.m. BST, and I was like clicking like crazy because I was so worried it would just get sold out. And by the time I bought it, I went back on the website, everything was already sold out, which is insane to me. But the thing is, I got the beaker and I'm going to go pick it up on Tuesday, so that's it. It is literally so hot right now that I've had like a bubble tea or like an ice cream or a, what are these called? Ice lolly almost every single day, because it's literally just been so hot. I am preparing myself to go back to Hong Kong because it's 34 degrees in Hong Kong today. It's only 30 here. Also, I am one of those people that bites their popsicles now. I did it! I finally have... It's way too dark. I'm not opening my blinds because it is legitimately so hot today. I finally have the motivation to tidy my room and maybe start looking at like sorting things out. You can see in the mirror that this is my outfit today. Quite like it. I think it's a good outfit. It's like a... Where am I? It's just really hot, but I'm going to the charity shop later today, so they'll have air conditioning, and so I'll really like that. So I'm gonna put away my laundry. I'm gonna have a look at what's under my bed and try and like figure out what I want to get rid of. I'm having the motivation and I don't want to lose it. I might as well have just lost it. The problem that I have is I tend to do something and then I tell you that I did something and I don't actually feel myself doing it. So here's what I did. I wanted to make a book cover to like hold my books because, you know, when I toss them into like my backpack or my bag, and I just wanted something to like hold my books to protect them. But what I did was, when I made this, it is a pouch, it does hold books, but the thing is I messed it up such that the flap that was meant to fold over on the other side is actually on the bottom, and now I just have a pouch that is open and has an extra bit of fabric. Problem for another day. I mean, it is cute though. It's got like tea pattern, like different kinds of teas. Now that I have like tried and failed, I do have some extra fabric, so I'm able to like try again and hopefully like not have the same problems. Ooh, I'm getting a cramp in my thigh. But basically that gave me the motivation to sort of look under my bed and see what I want to keep and what I want to get rid of. Tomorrow I'm picking up the pottery that I bought from High Barnet, which is going to be 45 minutes on the tube, but at least I don't have to swap trains. So basically I'm taking the Northern Line all the way to the end, which I haven't done before, so it might be exciting. I should probably bring a book so I can read and actually read the books that are on my shelf.
עתה התלמיד רב החובל. מפני השם אני בורח.
Today is the 12th and I am running late. It's 9:24 and I wanted to leave the house like 10 minutes ago so I can collect a pottery from High Barnet, but I will be heading out now. I'm not sure if I'll film it because I don't really want to carry my giant camera outside. I'm dressed. These shoes are new, so don't yell at me. This is all black and a nice t-shirt and shorts. I literally don't know. I'm just gonna be on the Northern Line for 40 minutes, so. Today I went to pick up the pottery, which is great. The seller and the person who makes pottery is so nice. The rest of the day, what did I do? I went to Hebrew class, and then I went to church, and then I picked up my friend Georgie from the tube station, and it's just so great. Like, she's staying with me for a few days, and it's just been so good to see her again, because it's been years since we've hung out. It's both so familiar but also so strange at the same time to have her here in this like context of like the flat, essentially symbolic of my post high school life. I think that's a strange part of it, but it's just so good to see her again. I meant to shower, but honestly I want to sew first because I feel like I'll get sweaty. So I'm doing round 2 of the book cover. This is the extra fabric, this is the failed one. I mean, it still holds stuff, but I'm gonna learn from my mistakes, basically. I've been thinking about how I want to do that. This is the setup, sewing machine, obviously, fabric, scissors and stuff, and so let's see what happens. I do not want to mess it up again. I'm just gonna measure it out and see how that goes. Yeah. Oh, I'm so stressed.
And the question was, what is your value of life? It doesn't make sense grammatically, but like, and then someone was like medicine, and then like the other person was like chicken nugget. That means logically, what won't happen.
I think I did it! It's got like a flappy bit and everything that I can like tuck into. I'm not the biggest fan of this edge, but it could be worse. And I can either just leave it open like this. I might think about attaching a rubber band or some string and a button. But I kind of like it open because it looks cuter and more tidy, I think. Marcus, are you proud of me?
Yeah.
It's 2:36 and I'm just about to head out to the charity shop. My makeup's done, my outfit's ready. It's really hot, but I'm also meeting a friend for dinner after the charity shop. That's sort of why I kind of want to look a little bit nicer. And the makeup today, it's a bit lavender and purple, and the eyeliner is actually this really cool dark purple. You can't tell on my eyes, but I just really like the touch of it not being like pure black. On my lips are MAC's Powder Kiss and Impulsive. It's one of my favorite like MAC shades. I'm just gonna put a bit of gloss. Where's my ear hole? Ugh. Alright, time to go.
Will you get back what you put in? You can go and start over again. To earn your living, it's worth forsaking. All is forgiven and free for the taking.
I'm begging for you to ignore the bird poop on our window. Instead, to pay attention to the sunset. Right, I was in the charity shop and I was just really tired. I was just like aggressively dissociating at the till, and I was just, time was passing so slowly. I wasn't really sure what was going on. Managed the till by autopilot mostly, but now I'm back. I had dinner and I catch up with a friend I haven't seen in 2 years, which is like really good. The portions were really small, but like kind of a relatively more spenny kind of meal, but still really yummy. So I just came back and had a little bit of pasta for my meal prep. I think it ended better than it started because we just had really good conversations. She's in Singapore, and so I feel like there's this level of like understanding that we have because like the background is quite similar. I feel like it's not exactly the same. I'm not saying like every experience is universal, but I think there's just like we can relate to each other even in different ways, even if the situations aren't exactly the same. That was my day, and then the sunset's really nice now. I think I'm just gonna take my contacts out and put my glasses back in and take off my makeup. I think I'm just gonna chill. I'm gonna go on YouTube and watch like TV shows and do nothing. Is that a spider? Hi friends. Oh my gosh, it is literally so hot right now. I just got back and I've just received the boxes that I will be using to essentially pack my life up. I came back from lunch with a friend from Hong Kong, and I was just really lovely to catch up too. I think it's just that she knows that she's going to be in the UK essentially for the foreseeable future, so it was just kind of like it's really interesting to sort of see different people's perspectives on like leaving Hong Kong, staying in the UK, and me and my perspective of I'm going back to Hong Kong permanently basically soon. Like, we're not super close, but I'm just really glad that I have these people that I can like discuss all these things that I'm struggling with, and to have talking about each other's burdens and sharing our experiences as like people from Hong Kong in the UK. I just think that's really wonderful, and I'm really blessed to be able to reach out to as many people as I can and call them friends and to talk to them. Even though it is really bittersweet because I know I probably won't see her for a very long time unless I visit, but I just hope to see her again. I hope that she'll do well. But yeah, because Georgie is we're going to be cooking tonight, and she said she really wanted like mong cha, so I think I'm gonna head out and buy it for her now. I just want to like go out one last time today and be uninterrupted like in the flat just like this, because it's ridiculous. I keep staring at the monitor because I really like my makeup today, so I'm really sorry that I'm vain. I was wearing a purple top earlier, which is why I like matching my makeup to my clothes, but I just keep looking at the monitor because I just love this makeup. I feel like he wants something from me. Ever since I got back into the flat earlier, he's been staring at me. He's purring. Okay, fine, I'll give you cuddles when I come back, I promise. Okay? I promise. Yeah? Yeah? Okay. Bye-bye.
All is forgiven and free for the taking. Money doesn't grow on trees. Money. You'll be true to some part of yourself. A person buys and a person sells. It's only some investment. You're trying to survive. Anything you imagine can happen. What a time to be alive. Money doesn't grow on trees. Money doesn't grow on trees.
Hey! What are you waiting for? Food, probably. What's up? Aw, baby, I know you're hungry, but I can't feed you. You have a specific time that's your dinner. What a cute boy. I just taped this box up. And you know what? I've discovered I hate moving. I feel like I've moved so much in the past, like, well, not that much, but I just feel like I've been moving around quite a lot because in first year I was in student accommodation, and then so obviously I had to move to another student accommodation and then moved here, and then back in home I also did a big move, and that was just a lot. Moving is a lot and it's very stressful. Like, I know I just got the cardboard box and everything, and I don't really have the motivation to pack, but I just wanted to see how big the big clothing boxes were, and now that I put it together, hopefully it's sturdy enough. I put like 2 layers, but I think I'll do a bit more depending on how heavy everything is at the end. But yeah, I think I'll just put some winter clothes in there that I know I won't be wearing until winter. Like, well, that's the first box done, I think. It's like no one's gonna tell you you can't have. It's like a different
little
shape.
daddy one and then like a little baby
They're a
one.
family.
When they have a family. You're gonna cut these all together with the little videos.
Yeah. Wow.
Wow.
Wow. Wow. He looks so bewildered. He's just like, what is going
Why
on?
am I bouncing?
Why?
I'm trying to do this in a way that will be safe for me.
That's
Yeah,
okay.
it's okay. I'm just scared that they're all gonna squish together.
I wasn't recording. Yum. Okay, I'm recording. Because it is possible. It's just that it's so hot. I don't know if this will ever get fixed, but the thing is, this used to have like a pulling line on the other side of it, but that broke off, and it was definitely not my fault because it was broken before I came here. Yeah, I don't know. I'm honestly not really feeling it today. I'm quite tired. I was at the charity shop, but I think like just leaving and like thinking about and preparing for it is just a bit stressful, honestly, because there's just some really stupid hiccups with like flights and everything. That's stressing me out quite a bit. So today, yeah, I wore lipstick today. That's all you really need to know. And I think I'm just gonna do that second box right there. It's gonna be smaller stuff, like just little bits and pieces. I've been editing. Today was mostly an editing day, editing and packing. I have so much footage, even just editing this itself. It's currently already at, like, it's past the half-hour mark, and I think I'm still on the 13th or the 14th of July, and which means that there's literally, we're not even at the halfway mark. Oh, people are setting off fireworks outside. It's already at 30 minutes, and today I realized, or yesterday, I might have said this yesterday, it's basically like a full-length movie at this point. But in other news, I've now cleared out that part of my room. So you can see those shelves are mostly empty now. You can see that the bottom of this shelf is basically cleared. The stuff that is in this corner and is a bit of a mess is basically just things I will put in a box tomorrow. Oh, also I've started packing for the Lake District. And I think my goal for tomorrow is to start filling up the suitcases because I want to clear out the bottom of this bed. I still have some boxes and a suitcase. It's a very low energy kind of day today, I think. I know the state of my desk is atrocious right now. Do not come for me. I am packing, and I am also going to Manchester tomorrow. Now 12:30, yesterday's 17th. And I'm now on my 5th box, and I think I'm almost there. I'm going out to buy some fried chicken because I feel like I really want fried chicken. I'm about to like put this thing on my bag. It's a really cute little pin. I love it. I love it. I got the goods. There's something so magical about these. You know they're horrible for you, but literally, it was £1.6 for 4 wings, and I think that's a steal. I've just done my makeup, and then I think I'll write my cards now. It's about, it's 2:33, so I have about maybe 45 minutes to write cards to people, and then I will head off to church. I'm actually kind of screwed because I need to be at Euston Station tomorrow at 8:30, which means I need to leave the house at around 7:40. It's 12:30 in the morning, so I'll get about 4 to 5 hours of sleep. Maybe I'll get to sleep on the train. It's 2 hours to Manchester. Good luck to me, but my room is tidy. I haven't been procrastinating sleep. I'm just clearing out the underside of the bed, as well as a bit of the closet. So yeah, that's my suitcase for going to the Lake District, and then that's the backpack I'll be bringing. And I've cleared those bottom bits, and then the ones with the post-it notes are all free. The shelves are clean, and all of my garbage is just in between here. Good night. So it's 6:24. I'm leaving the house in about an hour, so I'm so tired. But I woke up successfully. 6:25 on the 18th, which means today is actually the day that I think it's either today or tomorrow that the UK will hit 39 to 40-degree weather, and I must have incredible foresight because I'm escaping to the north of the UK, which will be cooler, hopefully. It just really makes me sad about climate change and how it's definitely impossible to turn back at this point, and that's just how the human race will have to survive from now on, and it'll get worse. Yeah, just lots to think about. See you in Manchester maybe, or maybe I might film on the train, who knows.
Over those hills, I bet you're somewhere dreaming. I take my pills every night and in the morning. When you wake up, ever wish I was beside you? We could look out together on those hills forever. Over those hills, I bet you're somewhere dreaming. I take my pills every night and in the morning.
Here we can see a duck in this natural environment, swimming around looking for food. Here we can see a duck in his natural habitat.
A duck in his natural habitat?
You know how it is. Oh, it's speeding up.
Oh, it's so fast.
Oh, it's walking.
Oh, it's walking.
Oh, it's
Oh.
I'm gonna.
What are you offering them? Oh, an acorn. Wait, no, that's not an acorn. That's a pine cone.
But look at this nice reflection on the river.
That's quite nice. Oh, I should have taken my film camera out.
When you wake up, wish I was beside you. We could look out together on those hills forever. So this is the feeling. You can't imagine that it's real till you feel it. Oh, almost went numb. Thought I'd had enough, but the hurt is half the fun. Together on those hills forever.
Straight on at the roundabout. Take second exit.
Gingerbread from Grasmere Gingerbread Shop. Father, would you like some?
Yeah, sure.
Nice. A school of fish?
It's tiny, you see that?
Oh, they're tiny. Wait, let's see. Oh. I see it. I'm tracking it.
It's chilling in the water.
Oh, bruh.
Oh, the goats!
Are they goats? No, I think they're all sheep.
Wow.
Oh, look at that.
I want to be in that car.
Oh, the dogs are coming! Oh! 都好叻咯，啲狗真係。
係啊，好叻喎！
你唔使五咩嘅好，因為拋壁嚟㗎。哇！
making tiramisu. Alice is making a spotty cat. Oh, that was so satisfying. And is that it? Just do, oh, it's dissolving. Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna try to do this chopstick. No! Okay, it works okay actually. Yay! Yay! Thank you, Alan. Yay! Whoa!
What is this?
They're trying to like bop it to each other, essentially.
Sorry?
Like if they're tap it up to each other. Yeah. I'm having a hot matcha today. It's also cooler today, so I'm gonna have a hot matcha. It's Monday. In a week, I should be COVID testing to get on a plane back to Hong Kong. And I have no motivation to pack. I just can't believe it's all drawing to a close so quickly. Like, I like cannot believe it. I actually cannot believe it. I basically spent most of yesterday like preparing the bed and then like hovering and everything. So my dad and brother can have like a nice living room to come to. So my dad and my brother will be arriving from Manchester. I'm going to go take the Elizabeth line to go and pick them up. So right now my matcha is done. I'm just gonna have that next to me when I do my Hebrew homework. It's just been a lot lately. And it's a nice warm matcha today, which is, we've passed like the heat wave. Yeah, it's currently 17 degrees in London, so it is now more appropriate to have a hot matcha rather than a cold one. Cut gang gang. Audrey, this is just, you're just mean. You're torturing him.
No.
But this isn't even food. She's throwing leaves at it. Oh my gosh. He knows you haven't got food. Oh, he's going. He knows. I know. In my hands are 2 steaks. One more expensive and one from Morrison's. One is from Borough Market and they're cooked the same way. Anyways, this is the first one.
Which one?
The first one is more expensive.
That is incorrect. The second one was, again, the more expensive one.
That just proves that you don't have to buy expensive steak to have good steak.
Homies is a US term, right?
What's mandem?
Mandem is a UK term for homies, I assume.
My dad just told us these ribs cost 0.95p and I'm a little bit in disbelief.
It's not 0.95, it's 0.93.
Oh, 0.9 to 0.02.
I am in shock.
I'm sweating. Are you videoing me?
Yeah.
I'm sweating so much. Yo, you're videoing, is it?
Yeah!
Yay! Hi! I really feel like I haven't spoken to the camera in a long time. We are at the 30th of July. Saturday, Sunday, Monday. It's been so hectic. There is so much that's been happening in the past few days. I'm so tired. There's so much. There's just lots of stuff. It's been good, but also I can't believe I'm going. Yeah, that's a tweet. I don't know how you do it. Audrey's just left. She's back on her way to Edinburgh. and my room is an absolute mess. I'm not showing the rest of it to you, but I am just packing the rest of the stuff into a box and seeing if I can fit the rest into suitcases. I just have loads of people over for dinner tonight as like a sort of farewell thing. I do have to write 2 cards, so I have to, actually I think I'll do those first and then I'll get ready. And then probably toss these. This is my record of all like the lateral flow tests that I took when I got COVID like ages ago. I don't know why I decided to keep them. There's some that are just negative and I was just like testing every few days.
啱科向你花咯，
係啊。
雞唔得啊！你冇花。
In a year.
Do it again. It's my second last morning here, and of course I have a lot of feelings about it, but it's so busy. I still need to pack that photo wall up. I need to, then I'm leaving the house in like 20 minutes to do a COVID test for the flight. It's like everything's happening so fast that I can't even have the time to like properly process anything. Yeah, it just doesn't feel very real that I'm leaving. I had to say goodbye to a lot of people at church yesterday and it was quite sad. Yeah, leaving is hard. Those are my boxes. Hopefully they don't get smashed in the process because I have lots of stuff in there and they're quite heavy. We're looking for a salad for my brother for a light dinner. It's my last night and I'm just trying very hard not to cry. I wish I could stay here forever, but I also know that I can't. Like, I wish I could immortalize just being here and being in this stage in my life. But I know that's not realistic to stay in the same place, and I know that I am in a period of change and, you know, time goes on, and I know like once I leave it won't ever be the same again. Like I will come back to London, but I don't think it's going to be the same. I feel like I'm leaving a lot behind and it's really hard. I don't want to take down my photos yet. It's 2:18 a.m. I've just sent off my dad and brother on their Uber. Tomorrow I'll get ready, get dressed, shower, and then that's it. Well, we're here now. It's the 2nd of August. I'm leaving in about 2.5 hours. It's currently 8:40 and my Uber will get here at 11. Despite everything else, it's been pretty good. I think my suitcases will actually be overweight. I don't know what I'm gonna do if stuff is overweight, honestly. Like it's just me now. Like once I step out the door, this place won't be one that I call mine again. And I think that's so strange because, you know, it's been my home for 2 years, sort of. I haven't lived here for like 2 years if you just count like how many days I've lived here, but it was my home base, in the UK at least. I don't know what to do with myself. And Alice will be back this evening. I miss Alice a lot already. I want to and I don't want to feel everything, but I also want to feel it because that's how we process things. I can't believe it's just going. I can't believe I'm going. I can't believe this is happening. And that's it. Goodbye, room. Bye. I can't believe this is it. Actually, I'll hover. I'll be right back. This actually looked so good. I'm not even gonna lie. I was so happy because when I checked in, they were like, we have a standard menu, you know, that's more like Chinese, like Asian food, but we also have a Western menu if you want to eat more Western food. And without hesitation, I was like, can I have the Chinese menu, please? I'm so excited. It smells so good. I haven't eaten in what feels like years. I'm so hungry. My own kit. Oh no, I didn't record. It's currently 7:30, so I'll eat now. I'm gonna shower and I'm gonna just try and stay up for a bit so I can adjust to the time zone better.
You left without saying goodbye. Don't cry, don't cry, don't cry, don't cry. I ball a fist and die inside. I wish I didn't, but regrettably I entirely understand why you didn't. Take one step forward and two jumps back. One hit on the gate in this cul-de-sac. Some cursed part of me wants to be cornered right into it, even if we crack. You left early and you arrived too late. Just running time to be a huge mistake. So I wish you well and I wish you far away.
Well, it's certainly been a while. If you hear the noise of an angry MacBook, it's because I'm updating it and the fans are going crazy. Not in a good way. I think I've had this MacBook for about 4 years. It's been recently screaming at me for its batteries to be replaced. But since I've started my new job, haven't had time to do that. I'd like to back things up before I risk stuff. I know no one's asking this question, but wow, a job? I have a job? And what time of year is it? It is now October. Hello. Now the 9th of October. It's not showing, but just trust me, it's the 9th of October and it's been like years since I've last filmed. It's just that the fact that I got back to Hong Kong, I quarantined, and then like after 10 days of nothing, I started work, and work has been rewarding and good, but it's also been very exhausting and draining, truly. I'm currently a TA for students with special needs in a primary school, and it's a lot. But anyways, moving on. I'm recording this just so that I can finish up my little London video and have a little conclusion and wrap it up and export it before I go and replace the battery of my MacBook. So you can see it's all connected, but I just haven't had the time to do that. I really miss life in London. I miss my flatmates, I miss the cat. I miss, I think, my independence, because now I'm back to living with my family, and it's definitely very different to when I was like on my own and living with people that I chose to live with. I think it's gonna take a longer time for me to truly consolidate all of my experiences as a student in the UK. I'll always be thinking about when I can go back next. But yeah, that wraps up my last month in London video. You can see actually, I have all of my boxes back. I think it's so cool. They have like a really cool like Hong Kong label. They just were delivered to me this past Friday. While it's exciting, it's also stressful because now it means I need to unpack everything. All of the stuff from my room in London. But then I still had stuff here in Hong Kong, so now I have to like somehow put them together and not have a crisis about it. I am having a crisis about it, but I just simply have crises about too many things at the same time, and now I've gone off the rails again. But anyways, thank you so much for watching my video, even if it's just me watching my own video because it's ridiculously long. I don't fault you for not wanting to watch it. But yeah, until next time, bye!